Hello, Aquarius. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead. Starting November 10th, 2025. Aquarius, my water bearers, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you. The decks I am using will be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals, just going to cleanse the energies here from doing Capricorn's messages for the week, and we're about to see what is in store for Aquarius. Give me all the messages here for Aquarius this week. What can Aquarius expect? The energy surrounding Aquarius. Cards are very slippery. Oops. All right, let's cut this deck here and move on to the next deck. And just basically Aquarius using the same Oracle deck. I sort of like using this deck here. I'm getting familiar with the messages and whatnot. So give me all the Oracle messages here for Aquarius for this week, please. All right, so we're going to begin with the main deck here. First message. All right, look at this, Aquarius. You got the star. Okay, so that's your own energy. So it doesn't matter what card follows the star card here. This is your own energy that represents good things. So it makes the reading, or will make the reading, that much more powerful for you. Okay, you can't get no better than that. So the star card, as you know, is all about dream journaling, could be stargazing, something exciting or surprising could be happening or occurring for you this week. Anything related to your own psychic abilities could be some sort of development, could be an improvement, some sort of expansion. Social media, social networking, of course, in any capacity. And also you could be, meeting someone famous. Any wishes that you've held may manifest for you this week as well. That's your own energy, the star card. Oracly on top of the star card, we have mansion. There we go. Privileged, upper class, celebrity, wealthy, money bags, luxurious, deep pockets, lavish, prosperous, elite, noble, aristocrats, lord or lady. All right, so that is the mansion. So what I'm doing differently here is just pulling 2 Oracle messages on the card that I draw. And you have drawn the Hag here. So I just, this was the last card in Capricorn's reading. So whenever the Hag is drawn, and like I said, I'm getting familiar energetically. I'm connecting with these cards here. But it says a dark witch that causes suffering to others by preying on their downfall. They could be a siren, evil sorcerer or sorceress, enchantress, or a wizard. So, but what I was saying also is that this hag that shows up here could be someone who emanates some sort of dark energy around you. So if that's the case, always pay attention to your intuition to know that these individuals are always up to no good, and they may be planning or plotting something to do with undermining you. Okay, so that could be in the workplace. That could be, of course, I'm gonna throw in family members. It could be relationships. So it's dark energies. They're not in your corner. These people generally are not in your corner, and they are definitely about themselves. All right, so the next card here for you is, we've drawn the Tower. Okay, so first time that I've drawn the Tower in this deck. So the Tower just represents shock and devastation. Keep in mind, I said no matter what card follows your own energy here, this Tower, of course, the star would take down the energy of the Tower. It still by itself would represent shock and devastation. The star and the Tower, both in the same spread, would indicate someone, again, very, very famous, passing away. And they could be passing away in any capacity. They could be singers, songwriters. It could be actors, actresses. It could be male or female, and it could be multiple famous people that we hear next week that pass away. So don't be. That would be the shock factor there. Just because the tower shows up in your spread, Aquarius, doesn't necessarily mean that is something that's going to personally affect or impact you. You just may hear about something that is very shocking or devastating. It still would apply to our weather, earthquakes, and anything unimaginable. So I refrain from throwing a clarifier on that tower because no one card is going to clarify for, because this is a general reading for everybody, the same thing. So we don't know how it's going to express itself. So that's why we have to just, sit and wait to see what happens. But then again, the star card is here to take down that energy for you. All right. So, that's that. The oracle message on top of the tarot is, here we go, Leo. All right, so Leo, it could be Aquarius that, you're dating a Leo. You got Leo in your birth chart, family member that's a Leo, friends that's a Leo, could be co-workers that's a Leo. But the good traits of the Leo is strong-willed, warm-hearted, fearless, charismatic, loyal, and proud. The bad traits, Aquarius, of Leo is controlling, patronizing, arrogant, bossy, vain, as well as stubborn. Compatible signs here is Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Libra, and your own sign, Aquarius. All right, so the next oracle message here for you is corrupt, having or showing a willingness to act dishonestly in return for money or personal gain. Untrustworthy, dishonorable, and deceitful. Yeah, so that might tie into part of the energy of definitely with the Tower being present in your spread, as well as the Hag. All right, so up next now we have the King of Wands. King of Wands here is always focused on something or someone, usually going after whatever it is that they're focused on. So this would be you. So very powerful energy, very fiery energy. When it comes to any types of expressions of sex, very uninhibited, free floating, very intense, very passionate. But the king could also send in a burst of energy related to any types of relationships. It could be, creative projects or anything inspiring you to be more creative. He is a core card, so it could be a new connection when it comes to romantic partnerships. And then because we have the Leo, that could be the Leo, that you're dating or in a relationship or have an interest in, or it could be an approach to someone new coming your way that could be a fire sign. All right, so oracally on top of that, here we go. Look, what did I just say? Somebody coming, or you're in a relationship. Here's your sign now, Aquarius. Wow. Okay, you can't make this shit up. Good traits of Aquarius. Dependable, individualist. Damn. Help me out here, Aquarius. Sometimes I get tongue-tied with these damn words. Individualistic. I was not going to stop the video to get this damn word together. Individualistic. Okay, original, witty, creative, willpower. The bad traits, Aquarius, believe it or not, insensitive, rebellious, detached, stubborn. Yeah, we can be all of that. And unemotional. Yes. Compatible signs are Libra, Gemini, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And here we go on the King of Wands. Wow. Okay. Ugh. Got to get this tongue untied. Okay. Next oracle message here for you, Aquarius, is crabs in a bucket. Crabs in a bucket, people in a group actively trying to pull each other back, prevent others from escaping. People in a group sabotaging others. Okay, again, it could be part of the Hag that's showing up here. But, do you know anybody who is, trying to pull the energy down from someone else who's trying to succeed? Okay, someone could be doing that to you. All right, so the next message up here for you, Aquarius, is the King of Cups. Now we got the Father of all love. I'm going to be careful with my battery time. Father of all love, nurturing, caring, supportive. Okay, very good, loving nature, loving man. This is usually representing mature males. So this could be your, person that you're in a relationship with. It could be your father. It could be your grandfather. It could be your brother, older brother. It could be your uncle. Very loving, very caring, very passionate. The King of Cups is in the group of cards, Aquarius, where I say if it shows up in your spread, then you may already be receiving that energy from those that are near and dear. King of Cups also, too, has the ability to pull in and bring together, not only romantic partnerships, but as well as platonic partnerships. Keep in mind, too, he's very resourceful when it comes to helping you out with your own intuition. So always make sure that you are paying attention to your intuition, trusting the process. Oracly on top of the King of Cups, now we have in the closet. Okay, in the closet says, a label, LGBT, people who choose not to or have yet to come out of the closet, concealed, suppressed, undercover brother. So undercover brother, that would be, DL can be just men and women, I guess. People who are just on the down low, I guess. Or just not ready to come out to express their sexual inhibitions. All right, so on top of the in the closet, we have the wealth card now. So I've been saying when the wealth card has been showing up since I'm connecting to these oracle messages, Aquarius, this is similar to like the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. So we have all the enticements here. We have the house, we have the money bag, we have the car, we have the books. The books just would represent rich in education. So it says here an abundance of valuable possessions or money, prosperity, affluence, luxury, plenty, deep pockets, fortune, as well as reserves. All right. So that's almost like the Wheel of Fortune, and you have luck on your side. There could be anything in terms of, accumulating some sort of wealth, generating some sort of wealth. Next card up here for you is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles here just simply means that you may be holding on to something that needs to be released and let go a little bit, Aquarius. For others, it still could mean a small pay raise. And then also, too, you may be saving up for something greater. Oracly on top of that, we have charming. Charming is someone is charming, charismatic, appealing, captivating, alluring, winning, delightful, magnetic, attractive, seductive, and fascinating. All right. So you could be already dealing with somebody like that. Could be somebody that's on their way, or these single Aquarius that I'm reading for. Or it could just, represent the attributes of what you express and how other people see you. Next card up here is Libra. Here we go with another zodiac sign. Libra says, idealistic, nice, expressive, reliable, sweet, charming, diplomatic, and loyal. The bad traits are indecisive, vain, passive-aggressive, gossipy, fearful, self-indulgent. Compatible signs are Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, and well as Aries. So it could be, again, that you're dating, a Libra. You got Libra in your birth chart. You got family members. You got friends. You got romantic partners, family members, friends, co-workers that may be Libras. All right, so up next here for you, Aquarius, we have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands just simply means that there could be a rapid source of energy that's coming to you very fast this week that may put a smile on your face. This card represents you being the initializer of starting some beginning stages of some form of passion. That could be starting a new relationship, starting a new job, starting a new project. All right. So Ace of Wands is in your spread. Could also could be pursuing something when it comes to creative pursuits or hobbies as well. All right. Oracle on top of that is selfish. All right. This person here lacks consideration for others, chiefly concerned with one's own profit or pleasure. Self-serving, egotistical, self-centered. Wow. Aquarius, do you know somebody like that? All right. Next one up is Generation Z. Basically, if you were born between 1997 to 2012, you fall into the Generation Z group. And it just says generation, age group, time period, culture, societal norms, beliefs, family dynamics, styles, music, activities. Next message up here for you, Aquarius, is 10 of Cups. Wow. 10 of Cups here is all about that family. It's all about that love. It's all about equanimity. You can see the whole family unit here, including the animals. So the 10 of Cups here, even number of cups, emotionally, what you give is what you're going to get back. This is usually in the form of celebrations, invites out to parties. Someone could be getting married. 10 of Cups also, too, is in a group of cards, like I said, with the King of Cups, that if you receive it in your spread, Aquarius, then you may already be receiving that type of energy from those that are near and dear. All right, Oracle on top of that 10 of Cups here, now we have split. Split means a break or cause to break forcibly into parts. Split from a job, from a person, or a foundation. Split personality, divide, separate, cut, and torn. So when this card has been showing up here, of course, all those things may apply to you or someone else that you know. But I also been, advising you guys to be careful around any sharp objects this week. Okay? Any knives or anything that's sharp, just be careful. All right, so following that here, we have a gift of gab. Gift of gab is the ability to speak easily and confidently, eloquence, fluent, forcible, elegant, or persuasive speaking. People trust you. All right. So Aquarius being great orators. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords here is the last card that I'm drawing for you in this spread. And of course, I always talked about the Queen of Swords. You have to be careful here not to involve yourself in any types of, gossiping, because this is what she's good at. She's a great communicator, though. However, the Queen of Swords, she's about to do something that's very action-minded or, decision-wise. Okay, so there's something that you're about to do this week, whatever that energy may be, in terms of a major decision or action. That's the Queen of Swords. On top of the Queen of Swords, now we have addiction. Addiction says to have a strong physical or psychological need or urge to do something or use something, fixation, dependency, habit, or craze. And you have all the elements here. You got food, you got smoke, you got drink, you got drugs, you got credit cards, you got the condom. Wow. Okay, so Aquarius, either it's talking about some form of addiction that you may have or someone else that you may know having to suffer some form of addiction. All right, so the last card here is Virgo. So we're drawing another zodiac sign here. Again, of course, you may have Virgo in your birth chart, dating a Virgo, have family members as Virgos, friends, and co-workers. The good traits of Virgos are artistic, kind, very observant, faithful, modest, analytical, charming, and clean. The bad traits of Virgo is ruminative, critical, uptight, picky, people-pleasing, and irritable. Compatible signs to Virgo is Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, as well as Pisces. All right, so Aquarius, this is what I have for you this week. Just keep in mind, it's me just interpreting these cards. I apologize for the tongue roll earlier. Take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back here to get more of these messages here from me, Aquarius. And if I didn't say it, don't forget to like, subscribe. Like, subscribe, to the channel, and I will talk to you real soon. Take care, Aquarius. Bye.